Good morning, Kurt here with Teach Mom How. Today I'm going to show you how to count if in Google Sheets. What is that for? Let's say I want to count items, or in my case, the example I'm using, I'm counting the number of appointments that my company held during a certain date range. Okay. So let's say you have a list of data, you have a list of a bunch of information, and you want to count how many items in that category fall in between a certain date range is where I most commonly use it. And I'm going to show you how to do that in Google Sheets today. So follow along. This is called countifs, and there's a lot of applications for it. I can't think of all the reasons to use this now, but I use it all the time. So I believe and hope that some of you will find this useful. So follow along. I'm going to show you how to write the equation to only count items if they fit in a certain date range. And with this equation, you can also count items only if they meet some other parameter that I'll show you here. So let's get started. So first off, you need a list of the data, right? You've got to have the data, whatever that is that you're trying to count, in one of the Google Docs tabs. Mine's in raw data. And then I started a new sheet. And what we're going to do is we're going to count if the appointment held. So in my case, if the appointment held, it's marked as a SAT. And we're going to count if it held during a certain date range. So here's how we do it. We pop over here, and we have to create a start date to put right here. 5/1/2025. And we have to have an end date right here. All right, so now I'm going to write the equation to count the appointments that I held from May 1st to June 1st. Let's label it first. Okay. Whoops. Then we type equals. You do that anytime you write an equation. Equals countifs parentheses. I think that's called a parentheses. And then we go over to raw data, and we choose the column that we want to filter. We need it to be a SAT, meaning the appointment held. So we're going to select column I, comma, quotation marks, SAT, quotation marks, and that will count only items that say SAT. So if I finish this off here, 406 held appointments. But that's because it's just counting if the appointment held. It's not counting the date range. So now I have to add the date range to the equation. So I do comma, and then I choose the column where the date is right here, column E, then comma, and I need quotation marks, and I'm going to write the greater than, the greater than symbol. Okay, that's right below your L key. You hold shift and hit that symbol right below your L key. Then quotation, greater than or equal. So I do greater than and an equal sign. Then quotation, then an and symbol. The and symbol is on shift 7. And then I choose the beginning date. So I come back to the equation sheet. I choose the start date. Then I have to do it all again and do less than or equal to the end date. So comma, back over to my raw data, choose the column that has the date of the appointment, then comma, then quotation. Now I'm going to do less than. It's right next to the greater than. Shift less than to do that. Equal, quotation, and symbol, which is shift 7. And then I come back over to my sheet 5 and I choose the end date and then parentheses. And now I had 204 appointments held between May 1st and June 1st, 2025. That is how you can write an equation to count only items that fit within a particular date range. I hope you find that helpful. And if you want to get really into it like I do, you can actually add additional criteria. I'll show you that in another video. If anybody has questions, please comment and I'll respond. Have a great day and come back to Teach Mom How to learn more technology.